Which brings me to Swedish climate activist Greta Thunberg. Yes. Now, before you say, oh, no, don't want to see this, and you want to save yourself from copying more of that teenage climate wisdom, this is a turn-up. This is amazing. Greta has joined her Scandinavian greenie counterparts to support the continued use in Germany of nuclear power. Hooray! Of course, it wasn't that long ago when Greta was an enemy of nuclear. She's often stated, personally, I'm against nuclear. Personally, she's against it, which I always thought was code for I shouldn't be against nuclear scientifically, but you know us greenies. So up until Russia pulls the plug on Germany's key baseload power supply, nuclear was all bad. It was, quote, greenwashing and a false solution to cutting CO2, she said. But all of a sudden, as power prices hurt all Europeans and blackouts begin in some areas, Thunberg now wants Germany's nuclear plants to keep pumping out the power.
For the climate issue, are the nuclear power plants the better choice for the time being now?
It depends. If we have them already running, I feel that it's a mistake to close them down in order to focus on coal.
Okay, whatever the reason, whatever the qualification, what do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. In Europe, that is so right at the moment. So the logical arguments on clean nuclear energy, especially cheaper modular reactors, have caused Greta to see the light, literally. Even Finland's Greens party endorsed nuclear energy back in May, you'll recall. But here, our climate change minister, Chris Bowen, well, he dons that famous smirk to suggest that nuclear is too expensive, having done no homework whatsoever on the next generation of modular reactors.
Nuclear is the most expensive form of energy. We have a cost of living crisis, energy prices going through the roof, and what's their big bright idea? They say, let's have the most expensive form of energy we can possibly think of.
He is comparing huge nuclear reactors that were built in the 80s around Europe. That's what he's talking about. He's done no homework. The federal government has not asked a question of the nuclear modular reactor industry. They have not had a question from the Australian government. Bowen's a dunce. He's the head dunce on modular nuclear reactors. It's where 30 other countries are heading, including the UK and the US. The fact that we have laws in this country banning the use of our vast tracts of uranium for power, and our government is not even willing to investigate the upcoming nuclear possibilities, is just a reflection of Australia's juvenile leadership. If Greta can wake up, surely this mob can too.